Welcome back to Aiki-Fit Life. I'm your host, Kevin. I want to do a series of several videos on striking, punching, kicking, how to punch and kick, how and why they work, and then eventually bring it all the way back around to how Aikido can undo that, and how you can make Aikido functional if you train the right way. So first, we're going to look at how the body is designed. Today we're going to do just a simple walking front kick. We're going to look at that and how to best perform the kick and what some of the uses for it can be. Let's look at the knee. So the knee is a hinge joint. It only moves one way. It doesn't move sideways. The hip is a ball joint. The hip swivels the leg this way and in circles and things like that. The knee only moves in one direction. So when you are going to kick, you don't really want impact with your knee in the wrong direction. Like if I'm going to kick, I want to turn my legs so that the impact is in line with my knee. First kick that I'm going to look at is a walking straight front kick. I'm going to call it a walking kick. The reason I'm going to call it a walking kick is because I'm going to walk and kick. So it's going to be a natural movement that pushes. I want to push. I don't want to just strike and bounce off. I want to push the target. I want to raise my leg up. I want to raise my knee up. I want to raise my toes up. And I want to push the target and then bring my foot back down. So I want to walk, raise my leg up, kick, bring my foot back, set it down. Even if I take a step with it, I want to kick, then take a step. I want to kick, boom, and then put my foot down to take a step. So I can either kick forward and step, or I can kick and take a step backwards. Either one I need to do. One of the most important things when you're going to kick, or when you're going to punch, or when you're going to do anything at all, is to keep your balance centered right in the middle, right? So if I kick, I don't want to lean back because now I'm off balance backwards. I want to be centered. If I'm moving forward, I want my body balanced in such a way that I'm pushing forward with energy, but I'm not overextending so that if I miss, I fall forward, right? So it's real important that I move in such a way as to push forward, but I don't want to kick in such a way that I can't catch myself and I'm falling forward accidentally. To help us look at the idea of centering your balance, I asked my friend Kyle, whom you may remember from previous videos, to help me demonstrate. So, if Kyle is here, Kyle is a person, right? So he's not going to move out of my way willingly like a punching bag. So if I'm going to kick him and I'm kicking, he's not going to want to move, right? So he's going to be standing there and he's going to be pushing back against me. I want to be centered so that I can push him and me not fall backwards, rather than me coming up to push him and me falling backwards. So the walking kick that we're looking at today, the walking kick, what it's used for is to move him back, right? So I want to kick him in the stomach, in the bladder, in the hip, right here to move his body. I can also use it to kick his foot down, right? So he's coming up to kick me and I'm just stopping him from kicking while not being moved back. So I'm manipulating his motion to move in to strike him. So if we were fighting, I'm using this pushing kick to create space between us. Let's say he's coming in and charging at me and I'm just stopping him from coming in, right? I'm just stopping him and moving him backwards. So I'm stopping his forward momentum in a way that doesn't push me back, okay? So This time, I'm going to kick at him and I'm going to have poor balance, and he's going to move in anyway, right? So he's moving in and I'm going to kick and he's pushing me back. The reason he can push me back, is because I'm kind of leaning back. I'm already off balance from the beginning because I'm afraid of this here. If I'm afraid of this and I move back and I try to kick, this doesn't do hardly anything. It just taps him, right? So I have to have intention moving forward. So he's moving in and I'm stopping him because I have my balance and my posture in the right place. I'm extending out and kind of down. Even if it's up from my position, I'm extending kind of down to push. And I'm not leaning backwards so that I'm off balance. My hands are coming up to follow it, right? So I'm kicking, fully intending to move into his space. So with the kick, let's say he's gonna kick me and he's kind of off balance, right? He's a little off balance, and when this comes up, if I continue it up or back, it kind of takes his balance, right? Or if I push it back into him, it pushes him off. So what I want him to do is maintain his balance so the top half of him is still intending to come in. Even if he misses me, he's not off balance. So he's coming in and he's still balanced. He didn't lose his balance, right? Even if I move out of the way. So when I'm going to kick at him this time, and when I kick at him, he's going to catch my foot, and I'm going to demonstrate maintaining balance and getting up on him. So when I kick at him, he catches my foot, and instead of going, oh no, I'm going to push down on this foot like I'm standing on it anyway, and I can still move into his space. He's got one hand tied up because he's holding my leg. So I can ignore this. He can't hit me with that hand because he's holding my foot. So when he catches it, I'm going to stand up on this leg like I would stand up anyway and wear him out with my other two hands. So I'm going to kick him, and then it becomes more fun. So when you kick, remember to keep your knee in line with the direction of the kick itself. So only use force in the direction of your hinge joint, and keep your center, keep your balance. That is extremely important. And I hope this helped you. Have a nice day.